Social media manager for the Philadelphia Phillies. Imagine you are sitting at Citizens Bank Park. The Phillies just hit a walk-off home run, and within seconds, thousands of fans are posting about it online. What if the Phillies could turn that one moment into a viral video and make fans who are not even at the game feel like they were there? This is one of the jobs of a social media manager. The reason you should listen to my speech is because social media is a major part of how sports teams connect with their fans. Today I am going to explain what a social media manager does, why I want to work for the Phillies, and how I can help the team. As a communications student with an interest in social media and sports, I've developed communication and writing skills that can help me in this career. I also spoke with a colleague of my dad who used to run social media platforms for Verizon. They gave me a better understanding of what it is actually like to work in social media. My thesis is that as a social media manager for the Philadelphia Phillies, I can use my communication skills, creativity, and knowledge of social media to connect with fans and strengthen the team's online presence. First, I want to explain what a social media manager does. A social media manager creates and manages content for an organization's social media accounts. This includes posting posts, videos, and graphics. They also interact with followers, monitor engagement, and keep up with current social media trends. Social media is especially important for sports teams because it gives them a way to communicate directly with their fans. According to Meg Stavros and Westberg in 2015, professional sports teams use social media to inform, market to, personalize, and activate their fans. This means that social media managers do much more than just post pictures. They help create a relationship between the team and its fans. The person I spoke with who used to run social media for Verizon also explained that social media managers need to understand their audience and create content that keeps people interested. They told me that staying current with social media trends is an important part of the job because social media is constantly changing. Social media can also help sports teams promote their sponsors. According to Noreen Bakash and Wanless in 2022, social media content involving sponsors can help create engagement with sports fans. A social media manager needs to promote sponsors while still creating content that fans actually enjoy. Now that I have explained what a social media manager does, I want to explain why this is a career that I am interested in, especially with the Philadelphia Phillies. I am interested in the Phillies because I enjoy sports, social media, and communication. My education in communications has helped me develop skills in writing and communicating with different audiences. I want to use those skills in a career involving sports. The Phillies also have a very passionate fan base. Fans interact with the team both at the ballpark and online. According to Stavros, Meng, and Westberg in 2014, sports fans use social media because of the motivations such as passion, hope, esteem, and camaraderie. This is an important. Social media is not just about giving fans information. It is also about making fans feel connected to their team. My conversation with the former Verizon social media manager also helped me understand what it takes to succeed in this career. They explained that working in social media requires creativity and the ability to understand what an audience wants to say. They also explained that social media is constantly changing, so someone in this profession needs to be willing to learn and adapt. I would enjoy creating content about important Phillies moments. This can include game day posts, player interviews, behind-the-scenes videos, celebrations, and fan reactions. I would use creativity to turn these moments into content that fans want to watch, comment on, and share. Now that I have explained why I want to work for the Phillies, the most important question is what I could actually bring to the organization. If I were hired as a social media manager for the Phillies, one of the main things I would focus on is increasing fan engagement. According to Meng and his colleagues in 2015, social media can help sports teams inform, market to, engage their fans. I would use this by creating content that encourages fans to like, comment, share, and interact with the team. The former Verizon social media manager I spoke with also emphasized the importance of creating content that encourages people to interact instead of simply scrolling past it. Another way I could help the Phillies is by using social media analytics. I would track things like views, likes, comments, shares, and follower growth. I would use these numbers to determine what type of content Phillies fans enjoy the most. For example, if videos of players interacting with fans receive more engagement than regular posts, I would create more content like that. This would allow me to use actual data to improve the team's social media strategy. I could also help promote the Phillies and their sponsors. I would create sponsored content that fits naturally into the team's social media. According to Noreen and his colleagues in 2022, sponsored social media content can contribute to fan engagement. I would make sure sponsored content is entertaining and fits with the Phillies brand so that fans remain interested. Finally, I would help strengthen the Phillies online brand. I would create positive posts and entertaining content about the team and its players. I would also respond professionally to fans and make sure information is accurate before posting. Based on my conversation with the former Verizon social media manager, I understand that representing a company online requires professionalism because social media managers are representing the organization to the public. To conclude, a social media manager does much more than make social media posts. They help sports teams communicate with fans, promote their organization, and build their online presence. I want to work with the Philadelphia Phillies because I'm interested in sports, communication, and social media. Speaking with a former social media manager also helped me understand that this career requires creativity, communication, adaptability, and understanding of an audience. As a social media manager for the Philadelphia Phillies, I can use my communication skills, creativity, and social media knowledge to connect with fans and help strengthen the team's online presence. So the next time you see a Phillies post go viral, remember that there is a social media manager behind it. I want to be that person helping the Phillies connect with their fans, grow their brand, and make every fan feel like part of the team. Thank you.